going on, everyone? Ains here, Season Gaming, finally back with a new statue video. This time, as you can see in front of me here, looking at the Halo 2 Anniversary Master Chief statue from Dark Horse Direct. Now, this went on sale earlier this year. That sold out near immediately. This is iconic artwork of Chief from Halo 2. They made 1,000 of these at Dark Horse Direct. Like I said, sold out right away. Cost about $220. And it's a little bit on the smaller side. It's not one of the big 1:4 scale statues that I usually look at, but this is about like 8 inches tall, 12 inches deep or something like that, and weighs about 15 pounds or something of that nature. So I've had this for a little while now. I've just been delayed in getting the video. Obviously the holidays as I'm recording this are coming up, but really excited to check this out. Halo 2, you know, absolutely iconic game. One of my favorite games of all time. I think one of the best games of all time, just period. But yeah, it's really neat to have this. It has an LED light up gunfire and kind of the explosion under him as he's sliding down the side here. So relatively straightforward boxing here. As you can see on the Halo 2 Anniversary, it just says limited edition of 1,000. And I've got number 257. So, you know, just a random lot number. But we'll get into this. I'm going to go ahead and waste no time here. So let me reorganize. We'll get this opened up. And we will check it out. All right, so in terms of statues, if you pay attention to the channel, obviously do a lot of big scale statues. You can kind of see Doom guy over here to my right. I'm standing in a separate location today only because this is part of my Halo collection here. So you can see some of the other stuff, including the classic Sideshow 1:4 Chief right there, which is one of the first 1:4 statues I ever had. But this one is smaller and much more simple. So literally 2 pieces. So here's your base, and as you can see, the explosion is a little bit kind of see-through, and that's because it lights up. It's got a USB kind of power plug here at the back with a button. So a lot of the newer statues, instead of doing batteries, they're doing plug-ins, which makes a lot more sense. That way you can just turn it on and off. You don't have to worry about the batteries corroding over time. It's got your numbered base, as you would expect from Dark Horse, 257 out of 1,000, like I said. And then you've got your little Chief model, you know, kind of like almost like a 1:6 scale Chief. I will say, you know, I've done a couple Dark Horse pieces now. They're not up to the same level as some of the more expensive, kind of larger scale ones like the Prime ones I do. But we did Geralt, you know, on the horse, and that was pretty decent. And generally pretty good quality for the price you're paying. You know, at $220, you're not expecting, from a statue perspective, anything crazy, especially as pricey as they've gotten over the past several years. But in terms of a model, this is actually quite good. The paint on it is clean. There's a lot of, and I'll bring this in at the end so you can see it more up close. But the visors, you know, really well done. It's kind of got that reflective, sparkly quality to it. There's residue and kind of burn marks and other things on his Mjolnir armor, so that's nice. The battle rifle is firing, and apparently this lights up as well as part of the power thing. The one thing that's kind of interesting, I don't know if you can kind of see that, the battle rifle is huge. So I don't, for some reason that doesn't necessarily look to scale. I know the battle rifle is a big gun, and obviously, you know, in terms of like the lore and stuff, but it just scale-wise to Chief looks rather large, but who knows. But, you know, this is a really, really straightforward piece. So you put Chief in here. Hopefully this just goes in no problem. And assembled. It's that simple. It's just him sliding down the side. So there's not a whole lot to say about this one. You know, it's a little kind of cool piece to put on a shelf, especially if you have plugged nearby to light it up. I'll have to figure out where it's going to go with the rest of my Halo stuff. But what I'll do now is we'll cut, and I will bring this in so you can see the detail a little closer. And I can also show you what it looks like lit up. All right, so I just quickly used a little plug behind me here, and you know, it wouldn't be one of my statue videos if there weren't some little quirk or issue. So I'll plug it in, show you what it looks like lit up. It actually looks pretty cool. You know, you got the explosion under him, you got the light coming out, and almost funny enough at this time of year, it almost looks like a Christmas light coming out of the top of the BR. But you can see that there. So kind of well done, you know, especially if it's just sitting, you know, you put it on a shelf somewhere, light it up. It's actually pretty cool. I'm joking about the quirk because, of course, there's a little button here at the back, a little black button that, you know, you're supposed to be able to leave it plugged in, turn it on and off. That button doesn't work. I'm pushing it right now. I don't know, quality control's a thing with statues, and so it looks like if I'm going to want this lit up, I'm just going to have to pull the plug it back in type of thing. Not the biggest deal, at least nothing on it is broken or chipped or anything like that, but, it's just frustrating to continually spend a lot of money on statues and have goofy little issues like that. But regardless, pretty cool statue. As I said, it's sold out now, so if you want one, you'll sadly have to hunt the aftermarket scene on either Mercari or eBay or something like that. But, if you're a big Halo 2 fan, Halo 2 is kind of special, especially if you've been around for a long time. And there's no more really iconic scenes in Halo, at least a few of them, than some of the ones from Halo 2 with Chief and the BR and this one in particular. So classic artwork, classic statue. Pretty cool Dark Horse to put together with 343 or now Halo Studios. And that's about it. That's going to wrap us up. It's a pretty quick one today, but small statue. But as always, thanks for the support. I'll end the video here with some high-res images of it so you can see it really up close. And, I never got to the other Dark Souls statue I have sitting around too. And, of course, we always have more coming. So thank you, as always, for tuning in for Season Gaming. We hope to be a little more regular with our video updates going forward. And happy holidays if you're watching this when I release this video. Happy holidays to you and your families and anyone watching. Thank you. As always, we will see you next time. Peace.